Ready to go?
Dooby dooby doo, doob dooby dooby.
Okay. Good evening. It's good to see you, Bassam, again. The last night was at the Symphony Space, so we're catching up, following up on that. The New York Arabic Orchestra. We both attended the show. We had a enjoyable experience. We want to ask you a few questions about the history of the Arabic Orchestra in New York, this year's performance, this year's players, and then going forward a little bit.
Right.
So I guess we could start from there. How was the night for you, and how did you feel about these group of people that you were playing with?
Yeah. Actually, the orchestra had been established 3 years ago with a smaller group. Might be like different people, but most of them have been from the beginning. And before that, most of them have been into playing Arabic music since 5 years, 10 years, and studying with me with other musicians who teaches Arabic music in New York and different cities in United States. And finally, I decided to make that orchestra after a while teaching and seeing like potential, with the student, and I thought maybe we can put a group together and we'll take it from there. And this is how I started actually, with a smaller group, and we did a couple concerts in New York, much smaller setup. And the reputation started getting bigger and bigger, and people liked it, and the audience always gives you the answer that what you're doing could be right or wrong. So from that corner, I thought maybe I will give more time and invite other musicians to participate in the ensemble. And I named it the New York Arabic Orchestra since the beginning, because I guess the only orchestra set up. One day it's going to be like bigger than ensemble, which is you saw it.
Very good.
Concert.
I mean, if you want to understand though why we put it together, you might want to shut that door. There was no home yet for Arabic music performance or instruction. I mean, if a student wanted to come along and play Arabic music, have a practical application, there was nowhere to go. Simone Shaheen has this Arabic music retreat once a year. It's a weekly program, and we would all attend that, and Bassam and Simone and other key members, biggest teachers in the world would teach there. And you go, and then there's nowhere to go after that. We're just boiling with what do we do?
Good.
So we put this together, Bassam and I, and now I mean, besides the great concerts and all the other things that have come from it, is just these people, 35 people, are overjoyed in their lives to have this every week in their life. It's
been consistent for 3 years, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in their lives every week, and
Excellent. So are you guys then the co-founders?
Yeah,
two?
definitely. I was going to mention about
because we noticed that it was
the idea
co-founded,
is
so I was just wanted to.
Yeah.
definitely
Excellent. Excellent.
April,
Coming from those workshops, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
April was from the beginning, the dynamo, the engine of establishing that, and she established the first day. We can see she was there, and she's still very active in that.
Excellent.
So
Excellent. Okay, that I guess the next thing that I was curious about watching the ensemble perform, of course, Arabic, non-Arabic musicians playing together. How do you feel about that mix, that energy? Is it something that's a challenge to work with? Is it something that, as you said, these people have been practicing Arabic music specifically for 5 or 10 years, possibly, or more? So how about that?
We have more American musicians in the ensemble than having foreigners. Foreigners, I mean here specifically Arab musician. We have, I guess, 2 or 3 in the whole ensemble,
Okay.
beside the singers that you saw. Um, there is no such a challenge between the two quality here, because what I plan and I program is a unified tone with under one understanding, one sound quality, one music quality that I like to set it, and that direction, it gives room to everyone to be equal with the other. Now I know there is a differences between musicians. Some of them trained classical, some of them trained jazz, some of them are like just started on the instrument, which is also I invited them to be there. But the idea is to learn new things on a different level of academic level, technical, and ear training to know. And definitely there is a cultural understanding that they know about the history, they know about the theory in general. All of them, they listen and they share the same information, so that it result a united quality between of all of them. There is definitely some people that I count on them as a platform or important musicians that I count on them. I give them more solos. I give them to lead their section, woodwind or strings or percussion. Like, let's say definitely April, she's on the percussion. She knows the Arabic music more than the other percussionists, I say, could be getting into ensemble, but she leads. But she shares with them a lot of solos and technical that it will specify more their instrument. So that question is very important, and it's one of the things that I really focus to create that atmosphere of unity and equality inside.
It's very interesting.
Right.
Part of what the New York Arab Orchestra is
Definitely, I
doing.
mean, you need a one result. You need equality as an ensemble together, not as a individual
Excellent.
musicians in the.
Excellent. How about for you, April? If you could speak about your sort of pull towards the Arabic, world music.
Sure, and I think this is one of the most important points about the New York Arabic Orchestra. I think for the first time, people are seeing, not for example, a band of many Arabs or a band of many Indians, or a prospective people from those backgrounds playing their music. Now people are coming and to these shows of Arab origin, or seeing from all over the world, Americans playing this music with there's real feeling, authenticity there. And I guess as an American who came to this, I think I speak for the others to say that Arabic music has, I think it's the deepest form of music for me. I've explored a lot of different musics. Its root feels the most ancient. It feels the most sophisticated, the most rich. I feel it sort of gave birth to a lot what is existing in all of music, and I believe the others absolutely feel the same way.
Interesting.